I think we needed that break, Jake, to be honest with you. Take a little breather.
Yes. What now?
And look at this.
Whoa!
To cash in the case holder, Hammerstone. Is he here to cash in the case?
He is! He is! He is! It's a triple threat match.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that Hammerstone has cashed in his briefcase and is now in this triple threat match for the FSW Heavyweight Championship.
You gotta think Hammerstone wasn't planning on this tonight, but he saw the violence played.
And again, listen to the crowd getting behind Hammerstone.
They want to see history. They want to see a new champion crowned.
Oh, and he misses with the big boot. And Ricker's got him up. Eli Drake has him up. The forearms. And this can it be? As Hammerstone with the stone breaker. This could be it. 1, 2.
Oh, look at the strength of Kross.
And he's got him. Oh, and Hammerstone goes down.
Hammerstone interjects himself. Kross says, not my title match.
And it looks like the cashing in of the case has backfired on Hammerstone. Has now been put into this match. The case has been cashed in. Oh, and look at this. Kross has got him.
Tied them all up. Oh, dumped him right on the back of his head. Oh, Valkyrie kick. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
He did it.
We have a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new FSW Heavyweight Champion, Hammerstone!
The world has been shocked. Hammerstone cashes in the case. And again, right time, right place, Jake. As you said, there was a violent beatdown for over 10 minutes between Eli Drake and Kevin Kross. And Hammerstone capitalized. And listen to the crowd, they are excited.
This moment right here has been a long time coming. You know what now? It's hammer time in FSW, baby. And it means the world to me, Joe. It means the world, because I know when I got that case, there was a chance of us going for the tag titles. But it means the world to have a brother like you that's gonna stand by me right here, right now. It's just too bad for you that you've outlived your usefulness.
What?
Spare me your judgment. We all follow our own paths. Yours has led you here, Joe, and mine has led me here. Kevin. Poor, stupid Kevin. You think you know me? You think you know Hammerstone? I'll tell you right now, Kevin, you don't have a damn clue. Nobody here tonight knows Hammerstone. Graves, you sure as hell don't know Hammerstone. I was the champion since the moment I set foot in FSW. And I've been relegated to tagging with a past his prime loser who's done nothing but hold me back. The future is bright here in future. future stars, because the only thing you know is I am your heavyweight champion. And not Kevin Kross, not Thunderbolt, not Graves, not Eli Drake. Nobody can change that. That's right.
And there you have it. What a show, Collision Course. A shocking turn of events. Not only did Hammerstone cash in the case, he turned on his best friend after he won the title. A man that had been by his side from day one, helped groom him when he was just a rookie in the business, who came in Graves to show love to his boy who won the title, and Hammerstone laid him out like the trash.
He wins the championship, and then he breaks up one of the most storied tag teams in this company's history, all with one kick. Tonight, Collision Course will be remembered as the night the singles career of Hammerstone was born, and it was the death of the gods of war.
Almost a slap fest going on, but look at this. Look at Graves reverse that.
Yeah, Graves using those elbows to the quadricep to break the hold as he's now trying to apply a cross arm breaker. But look at the way Hammerstone's leveraging up, using his power as he brings it down to a single leg grab. Once again, a move affecting the lower back of Graves.
And as we said, 6 months, 8 months ago, I'm not sure a guy like Hammerstone would have been able to put that move on Graves, but look at this, Graves once again. Him and Ryan Taylor, the master of the escapes. Oh! As we say, it's all fun and games till you get punched in the face.
And it was Graves' own fist that broke that hold, that broke that submission he had on Hammerstone as he goes for that cross arm breaker once again, but the champion keeping a firm grasp of his hands, not allowing the challenger to lock it on fully.
And look at this, they are right by the ropes. Either man could probably break a hold by reaching over, and right now, Hammerstone just stomps away on Graves, allowing him a little freedom.
Yeah, but Hammerstone not able to immediately follow up, and that time it took.
Oh,
offensive maneuvers cost him.
What height on that backdrop.
Graves trying to rally his fan base as he just runs in with a brutal European uppercut. Oh, and a bulldog right into the turnbuckle by Graves.
And it's odd, being in a championship match like it is, neither of these guys have really gone for any pinfalls in this match.
No pinfalls, but Graves has gone for several submissions as he gets to the top turnbuckle. But just that little push that Graves gave, that Hammerstone gave the referee, caused Graves to crouch himself on the top. And I don't even think the official realizes the cause and effects of what happened there.
And look at that, Graves shoves Hammerstone off. Oh!
Great height, great extension.
And he's able to reach
with that kick.
And this could be the beginning of the end of Graves. As look at this, Hammerstone on the second rope. He's got Graves perched.
Looked like Hammerstone was going to try to lift him up and over for a super.
Oh!
Wow! He turned from inside out, coming off the top, and now Ken Graves, the challenger, capitalized on the champion. Is this Graves' moment tonight? 4 months ago, in the same building, this friendship broke up over that title.
Oh, and look at that. Hammerstone connects. And once again, he has got Graves perched on the top rope.
And he's going to try to take him out, but Graves not allowing it. Second time, this is backfired on Hammerstone. Oh, but second time he's connected with one of those.
And Hammerstone flips him on the side of the head.
Graves is rocked. The only thing keeping him up on that top rope is the fact that his legs are laced in between the ropes, and Hammerstone now. Hammerstone is confident that Graves will not be able to reverse the situation up top this time. Look at this. Just dragging Graves up there. The limp body of the challenger gets sent over, up and over hard with a superplex below.
And look at this.
A corkscrew brainbuster.
And listen to the crowd. They're getting behind Graves. They feel that now is the time he may be able to put away the FSW heavyweight champion.
We got Graves who's being fueled by a broken friendship. He wants to take away that championship from his former best friend Hammerstone. Here comes Graves, he's rallying. There's nothing Hammerstone can do now.
And Graves is in command of the match, trying to finish off the champion. The cover, 1, 2.
And Hammerstone hanging on by a thread to that title. This entire building thought Graves had him.
And Hammerstone is in big trouble.
Got him in a Callihan, or at least he's trying to. Hammerstone able to escape. He's racking him. What is Hammerstone at plan here?
The Stonebreaker right to the face of Graves. But luckily for Graves, he landed on the outside and he can't pin him.
Yeah, and Hammerstone's gonna have to follow him out there, but Graves cuts him off. Graves still has a lot of fight left in him.
Not as much height on that dropkick, but he nailed him right in the midsection.
You know what though? Graves doesn't have as much reserves left in the tank, so the dropkick didn't have to be as effective. What is Hammerstone gonna do now to his challenger? Is he gonna try to put him away by using the edge of the ring to his advantage, or is he gonna throw him back in the ring and go for a cover?
Look at this. Hammerstone right on the ring apron. But you can see neither man has a lot left in the tank.
Oh, but Hammerstone doing everything he can to not be. Oh my God! A half Nelson suplex on the ring apron. If Hammerstone gets up from that, he's superhuman.
And both men are down.
For good.
It could be. If the ref starts to count, I'm not sure either man can get back in it.
I don't know how both these men have been able to put out the type of offensive fury they have. It's still able to keep going. But it looks like this match is going to continue with the world title on the line.
And Graves is the first man up, and he pitches Hammerstone back in the ring. But look at this.
Rolls right back to the outside. I don't know how he's still able to fight.
And you can see the frustration, and plus we don't want him knocking over my computer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd be about that too, but oh! And once again, Hammerstone goes spine first, right into the edge of the ring.
A Russian leg sweep onto the ring apron.
So Hammerstone somehow reversing it. Overhead belly to belly directly onto the floor. That was a desperation maneuver by the champion.
And you can see these two men, they are digging deep. Former best friends. Hammerstone feels that he is basically outgrown Graves.
And two men making the most of this world championship match to prove who the best was in the God of Wars. We're gonna have casualties. Might not be the wrestlers.
Casualties of war. And look at this, Hammerstone crawls back in the ring. I'm thinking he'd be pretty happy with a count-out victory at this point.
He would, but will the referee allow some leeway here? He wasn't counting earlier, but this time he is.
He's got to make the count. And it looks like
he's being helped up by our fans.
Hey, is that legal?
I mean, I suppose it is. But what does Graves have left in him? There were fans on the railing to get him over, but now Graves has to depend on himself as he tries to beat the count. And he did it.
And look at that, the crowd, they are cheering as Graves will not give up. And look at these two, you could just see the exhaustion.
And you see the wrist guards coming off the heavyweight champion.
Maybe there'll be so much respect that Hammerstone will reach out and shake the hand of Graves.
100% that happens.
You know, these guys, they push themselves for years.
And pushing themselves tonight. What a worthy main event of survival of the fittest. And Graves, German suplex.
And he landed right on the top of his head.
Well, look at this, Hammerstone back up. Turning him inside out with a release German suplex. Graves is staggered. Hammerstone is down, and another German. On top of his head again, compressing the vertebrae of the champion.
What a battle going on between these two. Oh, again. You want to talk about Suplex City?
Are these men made of iron or something? How are they both standing? Graves got caught in the shoulder for that kick by Hammerstone.
And you can even just see that chop just had a little bit less on it. As Hammerstone and Graves, they have been battling for over 20 minutes. And Graves looking for the final cut, but no.
Oh, roaring elbow out of Hammerstone. Graves tries to trip him up, but he catches him flying through the air with a forearm. How did he still have the spring in his legs to be able to do that?
And the referee, he is looking at both of these men. And I know the fans are saying, how much more do these guys have left in the tank? They may go all night, Jake.
Got on a torture racket. Oh, he hits his own stone cutter.
And this could be it to cover 1, 2. And it is not enough to put away the champion.
These two men are with each other in the last several minutes between the trading of German suplexes. What we just saw 1 second ago that wasn't able to put down Hammerstone.
The frustration is just melting. You can see on both men.
And now he's stealing. Graves is caught in Hajime. Submission maneuver.
And obviously, Graves was able to fight out of it. And look at this, as Hammerstone's going.
What? Graves able to reverse the powerbomb. Oh no! A destroyer, but Graves clearly out on his feet. Now he's just out.
The cover 1, 2.
Still, the quest to dethrone Hammerstone for Graves is hanging by a thread, but he's hanging in there, and that's all that matters right now.
You know, there are so many people, a guy like Kevin Kross, Eli Drake, looking for a shot at Hammerstone, but right now,
he caught him. He doesn't have it fully locked in.
As missed him with the bicycle kick. Oh, and look at this, the referee is down. Nailed him with the bicycle kick.
Another half Nelson suplex out of the God of War Graves.
And there is no referee to make the count. We need another referee. What is going on? There is nobody here. The referee is out. And here comes the ref. 1, 2. And Hammerstone had enough time to kick out because the referee was knocked out.
And Graves can't believe it. He had to have seen his career flashing before his eyes, thinking it would culminate, walking out here tonight as the FSW heavyweight champion, but it wasn't meant to be because of an erratic kick by Hammerstone that ended up saving his championship reign.
You know, the question is, did he see the ref? Was he looking for an out?
Oh,
look at that.
This time to Graves.
1, 2. And once again, can you believe he kicked out?
And another one, this time big.
One,
just one.
And Graves is fired up. And he is in a zone right now where it looks like there is nothing that is gonna hurt him.
And nothing Hammerstone could do. It looks like to put down Graves. And Graves just hacked him alive. And he's looking to finish off Hammerstone.
And the crowd is getting behind the challenger as he is looking.
This time he's got his legs wrapped around him, cutting off the flow of blood to the brain. To the champion, who's tapping as the official is distracted by the knocked out official. We should have a new champion for the second time. Graves blaming the referee, and rightfully so, but he doesn't see Hammerstone behind him.
And he hits him with the bicycle kick. 1, 2, 3, and there you have it.
The demographic that left Roth wrestling a long time ago. Oh, and
look
Sami
at this.
Callihan, the man who usually likes to start the match hot.
This match could be over in less than 20 seconds.
Stonebreaker! Callahan's
This is
done.
it. 1, 2, oh!
Callihan has already survived Hammerstone's best shot.
Out of nowhere, Hammerstone came out firing and almost shocked just shocked the crowd and almost beat him in less than 20 seconds.
Like, imagine, look at this though, quickly. Sami Callihan quickly to the top, falls up in the clothesline, and here comes the Death Machine. Almost getting caught up in the ropes.
You know, here's a guy, he's going 10,000 miles an hour.
I think that just shows you the focus of Callihan. We see Callihan destroy guardrails all over the world, and he's done so the last time he was in Las Vegas. And somebody slap a Brazzers logo on that. Oh. And I think Hammerstone just got a Sami Callihan logo and smashed it to his chest.
And Sami is firing up the crowd.
Sami Callihan. Whoa! They talk about an extreme paper cut. That was in fact a flashback to the Switchblade conspiracy Sami Callihan used to be the leader of. Full head of steam, he comes. Oh, God!
Oh, and look at that, that big boot right to the head. Sami Callihan, he has got the fans in a frenzy.
You talk about waking up a crowd. That's exactly what the Death Machine did.
Oh, and look at that, he misses. But so does Hammerstone, but Callihan connects with a shot to the jaw.
And it looks like Sami Callihan has just taken full control of this match because the referee's not even bothering trying to count him out. He's the one with all the power.
Oh, look at that, the new enforced ramp that we use here at the Mecca.
You know, Sami Callihan saw that, and all he saw was another weapon he could use for this matchup.
Just look at his eyes. This guy is possessed.
You're not supposed to look him directly in the eyes.
And look at this, Sami Callihan doing some laps.
Oh no! But he got lapped right in the face by Hammerstone. Hammerstone.
And look at that Hammerstone. It looked like he was done.
Hammerstone was acting like he was going to hurl Callihan into his people, but instead he just drops him face first onto that ramp.
We didn't want to have another incident. Thank God they didn't throw him outside the guardrail.
Callihan beats the count, but I don't know if that was the wisest decision, because now Hammerstone giving Callihan a taste of his own medicine. What? Oh no! Oh no!
And Hammerstone is answering fire with fire. The viciousness, the power bomb on the apron. He is here to prove that he belongs to be with the big boys.
And Sami Callihan, for about the last month, has mostly been taking time off. He's been laying low. He's done a few events here and there, mostly for his home promotions. This weekend was really his first step back into the game. Wrestling in England, flying all the way here to Vegas, jet lag, injuries, a lot of time. Sami Callihan might be what Hammerstone needs to win the match. Callihan almost pulled it off there, though.
And the small package by Callihan almost pulled off the victory, but he just walked into the big forearm from Hammerstone, one of the biggest rising stars in this business.
I don't even know how you recover from a power bomb on the apron like Callihan did, but somehow he was able to.
And look at this, Hammerstone, no doubt the strength he has, the big boot to the jaw.
What a hard shot out of Callihan, Hammerstone. No way! No! Oh my God!
The pile driver, Sami Callihan, right on the ring apron.
Now the question becomes, is either man gonna make the count back in? But the referee said, let's get it back in the ring. Good luck, dude.
Like they were choosing to stay on the outside.
But these men have given everything they have. This has been fast-paced, hard-hitting. Hammerstone proving why he's one of the best rising stars in the game. Callihan proving why he is one of the best, period, in the game.
Without a doubt, these two have turned up the intensity, the crowd behind the death machine, Sami Callihan. And Hammerstone, he has taken and he has given as much as he has taken.
Callihan makes it in the last second. For Hammerstone, getting a victory over Sami Callihan will cement 2017 as his career year.
And now these guys exchanging. Oh, and look at that, off the rope.
But Hammerstone somehow being able to exchange strikes with the Desperado. Callihan just fired up with that forearm. Hammerstone fires back.
Oh, and it is going back and forth, these two.
And Hammerstone coming out with that knee.
And right now, Hammerstone getting the, oh, look at that.
Exploder suplex out of Hammerstone after he relentlessly caught Callihan in the corner with multiple strikes.
And right now, Callihan on his knees.
Is Callihan even going to be able to get back to his feet? Does he want to? Because look what's waiting for him. Sweep the leg, Sami.
And right now he's able to turn it around. Hammerstone in control, but now Callihan Once again, what a great back and forth match that we are seeing here
Who's
tonight.
the man? Boot scrapes out of Sami Callihan. Callihan asking if they wanted one more. I'm hearing different reports from the crowd about how many more they want out of him. Ranging from 2 to 20.
Oh, look at that, Hammerstone back, but look at this. Callihan, 1, 2.
Oh, Callihan caught him right in the back of the head. The brutal kick. Looking to follow it up with a big clothesline, but Hammerstone absorbs it. Hammerstone just absorbing Sami's best shots.
Oh, and look at that, the big clothesline from Callihan sends Hammerstone reeling. Oh, and that forearm right to the side of the head. Could this be it? 1, 2. But no, look at that, Hammerstone fighting back, putting on a great effort here tonight. He has proven that he belongs with the big boys.
He's taken everything from one of the hardest strikers in the game today and kicked out of it. Sami Callihan developed this style in a lot of ways because of his size. He realized multiple strikes sometimes it would take for him to knock a bigger man off his feet. And Hammerstone's a great example of that. Hammerstone, though, hasn't been put down by Callihan yet.
Fuck you!
Family show, Sami.
And he answered back. Hammerstone got the boot up in time.
Callihan returns the favor, but maybe a little bit too quickly went to the top.
These guys, they are going at it tooth and nail. Very impressive performance by both men. And Hammerstone is here tonight to continue making a name and climb the ranks of professional wrestling, and a victory over Callihan would definitely do it. Oh, was that the kiss of death?
It could have been. Kiss of death for Sami, maybe.
And look at this, Hammerstone up top as Callihan perched.
Oh, but Hammerstone holds on. Oh, man. You know, he was pile driven earlier in this match. His neck, he might not be able to hold that much at this point. Oh, he's worn out. Hammerstone is worn out. The frenetic pace. Oh, it actually looks like his knee that went out.
And it looks like he is holding the knee. The referee is checking on the...
Hammerstone, though, looks like he's going to try to fight through the pain.
You know, it's been a gallant effort. If he is injured, he might as well just give it up and live to fight another day, Jay.
You're an encouraging man. Callihan, though, firing away. The big boot. But look at this. Hammerstone using his strength.
Oh, and look at that. Implanted. 1, 2.
And the Death Machine fighting out of it now. Hammerstone fighting through the pain. The Death Machine fighting through the high impact offense that Hammerstone's dished out. Inside cradle.
And look at this. He beat him with the inside cradle. All the big shots. Sami Callihan. Great performance by both men, but you could see toward the end maybe Hammerstone was just wore down a little bit too much, Jake.
Yeah, I think Hammerstone's body gave out on him, and Sami Callihan was able to surprise him with that inside cradle.
This is a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the FSW Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Standing in the corner to my right, he weighs in at 275 pounds. Hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, via way of South Central LA, Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the corner to my left, he weighs in at 251 pounds, hailing from Phoenix, Arizona. He is the reigning and defending FSW Heavyweight Champion, the Business Hammerstone!
This all began when Willie Mack took on Hammerstone. And Hammerstone, oh my God, Hammerstone kicking this one off. Willie Mack took on Hammerstone. Hammerstone, fearing defeat, leveled Willie Mack with the championship, escaped with the title. Then it was back on June 30th. These two were on opposing sides in six-man tag action. Willie Mack pinned the champ, earned this shot. And look at the strength of Hammerstone. Hammerstone having flashbacks to both those matches I just mentioned with Willie Mack. And the fact that after that six-man tag team match, Hammerstone tried to attack Willie Mack. Hammerstone ended up being put through the table by Chocolate Thunder. That leads us to tonight for the FSW Championship title. TLC, Hammerstone's most dangerous title defense to date. And you can hear the crowd's ready for a changing of the guard in FSW, cheering on Chocolate Thunder. Ready for someone to finally end the reign of Hammerstone. It couldn't be Willie Mack, who just kicks the face of Hammerstone.
We got it all here, Jake. We got the tables, the ladders, the chairs, and the heavyweight title on the line. Great night here at Survival of the Fittest.
Oh man! Hey, Sabu's coming. Willie Mack's just getting us ready for it.
Yeah, warming him up. You know, Sabu's actually in the house. We could have gave him, he could have been the chair handler.
The goal of this match, climb the ladder, reach the goal, but it's very difficult to do because these matches have a tendency to lead to a lot of punishment to both athletes competing in it. And this is the first match Hammerstone's ever been in, first ever TLC match he's ever been in FSW.
And let me tell you something, Willie Mack smells the heavyweight championship, won the TV title at the House of Hardcore recently, and likes to want to add to the collection. And Hammerstone just not able to get off using the chair.
Not yet. Hammerstone hasn't had a lot of luck trying to use that chair tonight. Hammerstone trying to escape to the outside, but again, like I said, this is a TLC match. There is no safe haven for anybody in this matchup. And Willie Mack just levels Hammerstone.
And Hammerstone is just getting brutalized from the chops.
Oh my God, spine first into the edge of the ring goes Willie Mack. And Hammerstone is now ready to try and use that chair to his advantage. He may have softened up Mack enough to be able to do the damage he intends. Hammerstone now measuring Chocolate Thunder, catches him again. Hammerstone kicked this thing off at a clip. Lost control of the matchup for a little while, but he's regained it now.
And look at this, Willie Mack taking a nap on the chair.
Yeah, not by choice. What is Hammerstone doing?
Looks like he's looking for something.
Like there's not enough around ringside.
I was going to say, what's left?
He's got triple Thor's hammer.
And as we've seen over the last year, the sadisticness.
Single H Single H tried to smash the head of Willie Mack, but can Willie Mack even lift that? It's too heavy for Chocolate Thunder.
I believe only Hammerstone can lift the hammer.
Well, at least there's ladders to use.
And I think Willie's going for another. Oh, nope.
Big time Savate kick. Almost sends Hammerstone in the front row.
Oh, and that's like the Pee-wee ladder right there.
Yeah, it still hurts.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my. Did he just try to popsicle him with a ladder?
He used the butt of the ladder to nail him in the butt.
And that time he rams it right into the top of the head of the champion. Hammerstone's in a lot of trouble here. Willie Mack, though, not feeling he's worn out the champion enough to try and climb up to the sky and reach the belt.
You know, one of the most confident wrestlers you're going to meet, Hammerstone, but the last time these two men met, Willie Mack pinned him right in the middle of the ring.
And the first time they met, Hammerstone got himself disqualified because it looked like Willie Mack was going to beat him.
I was going to say, what's Willie looking for?
Willie Mack doesn't know where he's at.
He was looking for something.
He's got his fist. Does he need anything else? The second time he's clipped Hammerstone. Well, that chair was destroyed under Single H's hammer.
And right now, Willie Mack looks like he's bringing out the third chair.
Looks like he's trying to make, well, right now, driving the wind out of Hammerstone, driving that chair right into the edge of his ribs. He's not letting Hammerstone get any rest here. And here we go, shades of the legendary Necro Butcher with that chair slam.
You know, when we were talking about the vicious streak and doing whatever it takes, we were talking about Hammerstone, but obviously Willie is pulling out all the stops.
Hey, Willie Mack, he loves championships. He's looking to get another one. He'd love to be here at every FSW event with that title. And he just disposes of the champion into the front row. Now would be a perfect time to try and climb and grab the belt.
Oh, and look at this. What a move by Willie Mack. I was wondering what he was going to do outside. And he has decided. He tosses out Hammerstone.
And Willie Mack, I don't think he sees Hammerstone coming back with that chair. And he just crushed the back of Willie Mack.
And Willie Mack had his hand on the belt. He was ready to rip it from the hanging string and walk away as the FSW heavyweight champion, but Hammerstone
now trying to choke the life out of Chocolate Thunder. Hammerstone measuring Willie Mack, drops the edge of the chair into his sternum, and just slams his back with the steel.
Yeah, there was no lightening up on that one. Hammerstone as full force as possible.
And he's moving the ladder from underneath the title. Hammerstone knows the goal of this match. I realize this is his first TLC match, but I don't know if that's a sound strategy.
Well, he's setting up the ladder outside the ring, and now he's grabbing a second ladder.
A smaller ladder. What kind of deranged idea does the champion have? Creating a 45-degree ladder bridge on the outside. This isn't going to end well for somebody. And right now, Willie Mack's in a lot of trouble as Hammerstone Trying to set him up for an awesome bomb, it looks like.
And Hammerstone connects.
Got a tense situation here. Both men's bodies are in jeopardy.
And he rocks him with the forearm. Willie Mack comes back with the slap.
Yeah, neither of them want to be on the receiving end of that ladder setup on the outside.
And a big boot, but Hammerstone connects.
Hammerstone, fireman. He's got Chocolate Thunder on the shoulders. Chocolate Thunder trying to fight it, trying to slip out, not letting the champion get a good grip.
And right now, Willie hanging on for dear life.
Oh, now Willie turning the tables. And into the ladder goes Hammerstone, his own creation. Turns against him.
And right now might be the right time for Willie Mack to try to set up a ladder and grab the belt.
Hammerstone thought he was like a mad scientist trying to create something destructive. But in the end, he's the one that ended up on the receiving end of it. And Willie Mack's got to take advantage of this, climb a ladder, get one in the ring first, and grab the title. Willie Mack, though, despite doing that to Hammerstone, didn't exactly have the freshest landing to the floor.
Well, they've seen a lot with the chairs and ladders, but they haven't seen the tables, and now the crowd's trying to get the table chant.
I thought that was We Want Sable, but now Willie Mack and Hammerstone on the outside, nowhere near the championship, but both men armed with ladders right to the back of the skull of Willie Mack. Oh, but Willie Mack, he's not taking that. Swinging the ladder in the face of Hammerstone.
And both men, they are groggy. The heavyweight title on the line, TLC style.
Not the first TLC match for the FSW heavyweight title, but I think already it might be the most intense. And look at Hammerstone now with a purpose, with a mission, grabbing that ladder.
And now both men have brought it back into the ring.
I don't know if he'd be able to reach the belt with that ladder.
Yeah, I'm hoping Willie doesn't go over the top of that ladder into us.
It's all right. We got this ref in front of us.
Yeah.
Bill Johnson, stand there. Oh, Willie puts on the brakes. And Hammerstone explodes into the ladder. Back first.
And Willie Mack.
Whoever wins this matchup is going to earn it.
Well, both men will definitely be sore in the morning. Not sure if that ladder is big enough for Willie. I think he realized it.
And maybe that was Hammerstone's plan. He was going to put Willie into that ladder and then grab a bigger one to climb up with. If you're going to damage a ladder, do it with the ones you can't reach the title with. What is Willie doing?
And Willie Mack, he is climbing to the top.
And coast to coast he goes. Successful. And driving the chair in the face of the champion. But that took a lot out of Willie Mack.
And we are here, the main event. You could just see the crowd. What a night of action. And we are finishing it off. You can just see like a little lull in the chants, Jake. That they've had a long night, but they're digging what they're seeing.
Yes, they have. It's been a long evening. At Survival of the Fittest, thank you for joining us. Are we watching history tonight as Willie Mack claims the FSW title, or will Hammerstone's death grip on that championship continue? Willie Mack asking for something.
He's asking the ref for a chair.
Hammerstone's cut. A bloody champion. Just gets clubbed right in the head.
And fortunately, Hammerstone was able to get his hands up. Not that it helped a lot,
yeah,
but it helped a little.
It softens the blow, but not enough. The damage is still done.
And there is Willie Mack climbing to the top. Can he get there?
Yeah, it's going to be borderline whether he can reach the title on that ladder. Hammerstone working quickly, but he gets caught.
Oh, the South Central drop right on top of the ladder.
And now Hammerstone feeling the thunder from Willie Mack. And that took a lot out of Willie Mack. You see him holding his side.
And Willie Mack grabbing another ladder. We got two in the ring. We got a chair. We got a downed Hammerstone who's busted open.
What is Willie Mack doing? Now, I was wondering what Hammerstone did earlier, and it backfired on him. That's a big guy to be trying to move. Oh, no.
And Willie Mack
is taking some huge risks with an FSW title on the line. The FSW championship. But he gets clipped by Hammerstone.
Big right hand.
And Hammerstone has the challenger right where he wants him. But we've said that before, and it didn't work out for him. Oh, man, is that ladder even going to be able to hold both men's body weight?
Oh, my goodness.
And now Hammerstone able to muscle up Willie Mack from the top of the ladder.
And obviously you could tell from the sound of the crowd what they thought of that one.
And Hammerstone reaching for the sky, looking at that title, but he's got to get a ladder in the ring to clutch it and grab it and retain the title.
And right now, what is Hammerstone going to do?
And Hammerstone remembers the tables. Tried to put Willie Mack through one back at the last High Octane, but Willie Mack was able to reverse it. He put the champion through a table, and that's what led us to tonight.
And Hammerstone having a hard time.
He's taking a lot of shots to the head. Hammerstone can't be thinking clearly or seeing clearly. And that's an old table. Maybe it's a refurbished one from Sabu's collection.
It could be. And right now, table number one making its first appearance tonight.
And then look at this now. Hammerstone setting it up. I wonder what he has planned. Obviously, it's to use it. I mean, that's obvious. But what is he going to do to put Willie Mack through that table and take him out of this matchup?
So many good options, Jake. You know, powerbomb's always a good one.
It is. It's what he tried last time, though. How'd that work out for him? And look at this, though. Willie Mack once again putting on the brakes. Hammerstone now trying to put him through that table. Willie Mack not allowing it, keeping his championship hopes alive.
And look at this. Hammerstone is fighting it off himself.
Oh, and Hammerstone almost went through a table on the outside. What What are these two gonna have to do next to try and win this one? Both men fought with all they had to not go through that table.
And right now they're on the rampway.
Big fist.
And Hammerstone answers back. Oh, and look at that, the headbutt right to the chest.
There, caught him with a kick. Both men are giving it everything they have. Hammerstone, he's targeted Mack. He's got a full head of steam. But Willie Mack catches Hammerstone, and that table just exploded underneath the body weight of the champion.
And right now, Willie Mack in command. Needs to set up the ladder and grab the heavyweight title and make history here tonight at Survival of the Fittest.
And Willie Mack now, he's looking for a big ladder to climb. And it looks like he's got what he's looking for. Hammerstone still down and out. A little bit of movement in the champion. And what is Hammerstone trying to do there? Hammerstone doing what he can to try and stop Willie Mack, and that'll stop him.
The low blow sends Willie Mack reeling.
And if anything's gonna buy you time, it's that. A fuming Hammerstone has had enough of Willie Mack. He's had enough of these chants. Now it's time for him to show everyone why he's champion. He's wrapping up the ankle of Willie Mack. Willie Mack just had his ankle crushed by Hammerstone. You're not going to be able to climb a ladder in that condition. And Hammerstone's not done. This was the boiling point for Hammerstone between the chants and everything else. The fact that Willie Mack was so close to getting the gold. I think Hammerstone has finally snapped.
And right now, Hammerstone feels it is the time that he can climb the ladder and capture his FSW Heavyweight Championship.
And Willie Mack, there's nothing he can do. He can't stand on his ankle. But he can still drag his body up there and try and do what he can to prevent Hammerstone from grabbing the gold.
And look at this, Willie with one good leg.
One good leg to carry all his body weight up that ladder. Who's gonna get knocked off the ladder there? Both men with a championship on their mind. Hammerstone sends Mack down. And it should be easy for Hammerstone. It should be easy for Hammerstone. What is he waiting for?
I have no idea what is going on in the mind of Hammerstone.
You know, say what you want about Hammerstone. Dumb was never an adjective I'd use to describe him until now. Oh no! Willie Mack with a stunner! And Hammerstone's title reign might be flashing before his eyes.
And now Willie is in position. I have no idea why Hammerstone didn't take the opportunity to walk away as the champion.
He wanted to put a nail in the coffin of Willie Mack, but he might have put a nail in the coffin of his championship reign. Oh, but that ankle, he caught the ankle with the chair. Hammerstone knows he can't make the same mistake twice. And now Hammerstone going back up, and this time he's not going to waste any time.
Your winner of the match, and still FSW Heavyweight Champion,